Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Chrissy here. Welcome if you're new, you know what to do. Click that subscribe button down below so you can join the squad. Come on in, bring it on in, all of that. So today's video, you guys, we're going to be doing a quick get ready with me and let's get into it. Okay guys, so starting right off, I like to go in with these puns. Now, I'm only going to be adding just a little bit because I had already put some on here probably like a few hours ago. So this going to be refreshing because one thing that I like to do is make sure I'm hydrated because that's what's going to make the makeup eat down. Okay guys, so after I put my puns on, I like to moisturize my lips, and I'm just going to be taking this Vaseline right here. Okay guys, so this is what we're looking like. Hydrated, moisturized, and it's time to get into it. I'm going to be taking this NYX brow glue, and I'm just going to be putting just a little bit on these brows. I have not arched them or did anything to them pretty much because I just feel them in the way they grow in because they don't grow super thick, but they do have like a little shape to them, so don't play. I just like to brush them up, smooth them out, all of that. If you are new here, I love to use the 𝑙𝑓 brow pencil. And so that is what I will be using today. And it looks like this. This is the Instant Lift Brow Pencil from 𝑙𝑓. And I freaking love it. It's so good. Okay. And I love that it's just like a twist out. As you can see, it's just like a little twist out. Ain't no sharpening, ain't no none of that. So I'm just gonna outline and fill in these brows, and I haven't done this type of routine in a minute. I have been doing my brows last, but I just feel like this is one of my favorite ways to do my makeup, and it works really good for me. So your girl is getting back to that. I will tell y'all, whenever I don't use this instant brow pencil from 𝑙𝑓, I do use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the color Ebony. I freaking love that down. So if you are new, that's what your girl use. And sometimes these brows, baby, I just fill them in all types of crazy, but we clean them up all types of good, okay? Like how they filled in really don't matter to me personally. I try to get it as good as it's gonna be, but if you ain't got like the perfect brows or you got a lot to fill in with, or you just ain't got no arched brows, it might not come out as smooth. I pretty much know my shape, so I just go along with the shape of my brows. It's not perfect, but this is what it's gonna be looking like. I'm just going to be taking the Pro Filter Concealer from Fenty Beauty, and I'm going to be cleaning my brows up. This is in the shade 385. Okay guys, so this is how the brows are going to be looking. I'm just going to be taking this same concealer from Fenty Beauty, and I'm going to be concealing my lids with that. Next, I'm going to be taking these Airspun powders. I had got me another one, y'all. If you know, you know. Got me another one. And this one is pretty much almost gone, but we're going to be using this one for this gown. We're just going to be setting our lids with this Airspun powder. Our lids are set. Okay guys, so I'm going to be taking this Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the Jackie Aina palette, and I'm going to be using, we're going to be using this purple shade. It is called Big Wig. Like what? It is called Big Wig. We're going to be using this. Before we use that, we're going to have to get a transition shade. We're going to be using Ginger to transition. See, I was going to keep it simple, y'all, but I feel like being quite extra today and doing something purplish for the fall. So we have this shade all blended out. Next, I'm going to be taking this shade Credit. It's like a darker brown shade. I'm going to be taking that and adding that underneath this transition shade, like more in the crease. I like to go back in with my first shade just to blend it out. Okay guys, so this is how it's going to be looking. I'm just going to be taking this same Fenty concealer.
Is using this on up.
And I'm just going to be cutting out the crease. And it's not really a cut crease, it's just a little concealer on the lids just to make the other color pop more. That's pretty much what it is. I'm going to be going back in with this Credit just to darken up the edges. And then I will be taking Big Wig and I'm just going to be placing that on the lid. Okay, now we're just going back in with all of those shades and blending everything out. Okay guys, so I was going to go simple with the lashes, but I think I'm going to go ahead and go in with Cali from Baddie Lash House. And I'm also going to be using my Duo Lash Glue to apply them. That's what they look like. Okay guys, so these are the lashes and they are a little bit dramatic because the look is dramatic. So we needed some dramaticness. I like to clean up my eyeshadows and I'm just going to be taking that same concealer and cleaning them up. This is what it's looking like. And then I'm just going to go ahead and prime my face. I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. I forgot to tell y'all, but I did use the Maybelline mascara as well. I forgot to show y'all. Today's foundation is this NARS Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation. I am in the shade 𝘾𝙬𝙀𝙀. Just a little bit. I'm really wanting to get into like tinted moisturizers because I like foundations, but I feel like I'm more of like a moisturizer girl. So I feel like me using a tinted moisturizer would be really good for me. But I love NARS and I love ABH foundations. Them are like one of my two foundations that I love so much. I also like the Fenty Beauty as well. It had cracked in my bag when I was showing you guys me decluttering and organizing my makeup. This is pretty much all the foundation we're going to be using. The rest is going to be straight concealer because you really don't need a lot of foundation. And I remember I used to just go crazy, but I'm trying to, you know, step it back, keep it clean, not really do too much. Even though this is kind of like a dramatic fall time makeup, I really love to do like fall colors and fall makeup, and like I just love the fall fashion. I love it. I'm going to be going in with the Laura Mercier concealer, and this is the Weightless, the Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Concealer, and I am in the shade 4in1. I want the skin to look soft, but I want you to be able to tell that we got it on. So I'm just going back over it with my foundation brush just to make sure everything is blended. So this is how everything is looking. I'm going to go in with this LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is in the shade Dark Cocoa, and I'm just going to be cream contouring with this. So this is how it looks, and I love how it still looks like skin because that's what we're going for. But I'm going to go back in with some of this concealer because it is buildable. So I'm just going to build it up just a little bit for more coverage under the eyes, just because I did like a really bold look. So if I would have did like a simple look, I would have kept it how it was. Then I'm going to take my foundation brush, blend out the edges. So now you guys, I have like a brighter highlight underneath the eyes, a little dramaticness. I'm going to be setting everything with my airspun powder. I like to take these little wedges just to give me like a sharper line underneath my contour. Now I'm going back in with my foundation brush and just patting in that powder. So this is what it's looking like. So I'm going to be taking this 24G palette, and this is from Morphe. And I'm going to be taking this brown shade to contour with. As y'all can tell, this one is like literally the only pan shade out of this palette. And the color match, so good. Let me know if you guys have seen the Piece by Piece movie, or if you are going to go see it. What are your thoughts? I'm really surprised that it's going to be like a kid movie because none of those people really make songs for kids. However, we are going to go take the girls to see the movie, so yeah, they are super excited about it. I'm kind of excited about the movie as well. I have put it on my October calendar and everything. I'm not gonna go on the day of the release. I'm thinking about going like that next day because I'm gonna be taking my daughters and I don't really want to go on a packed day or just whatever, but cool beans. So make sure you stay tuned for my next vlog. As always, I blend it out with my brush, my foundation brush. I don't add any more product. I just blend everything together. And while I have this Morphe palette open, I'm just going to be taking these two shades as a blush. It's like a pink and a orangey brown color. I'm going in with the True Match powder from L'Oreal Paris, and I'm just going to be putting it in all of the highlighted areas, and this is in the shade Cappuccino. I'm going to be taking all of the shadows from up top and adding them at the bottom. So I'm going to be taking this Milani highlighter, and this is in the shade Glowing 04. I'm going to be highlighting my face. Of course, I'm blending everything out. Monica Dore skincare. This is some refreshing, hydrating, happy face mist. And this is what we're looking like, guys. We're gonna go ahead and move into lips, my favorite part. Well, one of my favorite parts. I got two brand new lippies. These are the Lip Velvets from ABH, Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have the shade Softy, and I also have Peachy Nude. I think I'm gonna go with the Peachy Nude today. This is what she looks like. This is Peachy Nude. I'm going to line out my lips with these Ruby Kisses. This is in the shade brown, some type of brown, dark brown. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did creating it with you guys. Thank you for getting ready with me. If you are new, don't forget to click that subscribe button down below so you can join the squad. Come on in, bring on in, all of that. And if you are a returning subscriber, I thank you so much. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.